Oh my god, this is scary! Oh my god, this is terrifying! You shut the hell up and go to bed, bro. But mom, I just saw a creepy monster and I'm scared. You shut your bitch ass up, little bro, and go to bed. Do it now, or I'll show you some real scary monsters. Okay, you don't have to be so mean about it. Why does my mom sound like a grown-ass man? Why do I sound like a grown-ass man? When was the last time you saw a creepypasta that really scared you? Was it back when you were still a little ass kid? Or do you still get scared by some of these creepypastas? Because let's face it, creepypastas and scary stuff in general are timeless. Which is why today I'm gonna talk about some of these creepypastas, and maybe some of you will relate to this video. And I'm gonna be mentioning some really specific creepypastas that I don't think many of you will actually know what it even is. Alright, so I wanna talk about those Trevor Henderson creatures. You know, like Siren Head, Cartoon Cat, that weird ass faceless worm thingy. You know, these things that were popular back in like 2021. But I wanna talk about specifically Cartoon Cat. Did y'all get the creeps from that thing? Because yeah, I sure fucking did. But there was this particular version that I saw of Cartoon Cat where he was standing in one of those Tom and Jerry circles. You know, the ones that you see in your average Tom and Jerry episode where you see the lion in a circle. Not sure if I can find the exact same video or the exact same photo. He had a creepy fat ass smile on his face. Really scared the shit out of me back then. When I was sleeping and I had to go to the bathroom, I always imagined his fat ass at the corner waiting for me in the darkness. I had to guess at myself thinking that his smile wasn't creepy at all, rather friendly. I had to tell myself that so that I can sleep without thinking about his ass. Alright, now I want to talk about FNAF, which I'm like the 1 millionth person to talk about this. I'm like a broken record. I fought in the air. But this is the video talking about creepy, scary, creepypastas, and FNAF is one of them. And hey, if it makes you happy, I'll even tell you a story of how I found out about this game. And if y'all are not interested, you should have never clicked on this video in the first place, because I'm gonna be talking about scary stuff that I found scary back then, and maybe some of y'all might relate to it. So the story starts as me walking home from school with my homie, and we were talking about some creepypastas and stuff that we saw on the internet, and I was telling him about a red worm that can get inside your body and eat you from the inside out. Which, let me not get started on that thing. Do y'all remember that one bug that just went inside a dude's body at night while he was sleeping and just made his body explode like it was nothing? Yeah, that shit was also scary as hell back then. Anyways, so I'm talking to him about that worm, and he's like, dude, what are you talking about? I'm telling you about an animatronic that can knock you out with one punch. And then he shows me a picture of it, and inside my head I was like, dude, is that one pic of that one bear animatronic that I kept seeing everywhere on the internet wherever I went? And then he kept telling me about it, and I was like, do they go to different places at night? And he was like, yeah, they do. They're probably walking alongside the train like at night. And I always imagined them for some reason. I was just imagining them that one day they were gonna break into my house and kill me for some reason. Like, I thought if I barricaded the door with my closet, they would just kick the freaking door in the closet with just one singular kick. Like, I imagined they were gods in the forms of robots. And after that, I just kept watching those fan-made FNAF horror videos. Not FNAF VHS tapes, they weren't a thing back then, just other ones. And man, does it make me nostalgic just thinking about it, thinking about those days. They were good times, I gotta say. Alright, now I want to finish off the video with some honorable mentions, but I want to talk about that one video where an evil guy in the Bikini Bottom just kidnapped the whole gang and tortured them and killed them. I don't think I can find the exact video, but it was about a mysterious man who just kidnapped Patrick, and he had him tied up and he was about to cut him up limb by like a hacksaw or something. And I always thought that when I slept one day he's gonna be there to kidnap me and do the same thing he did with the gang. Alright, lastly I want to talk about normal things being scarified. What do I mean by that? I mean that you can find an innocent cartoon show and make all the characters look either dead and bloody or alive and bloody. And I want to talk about specifically Doraemon, which shout out to the ones who used to watch this show. But I used to watch this show and I searched it up on YouTube to watch a few episodes, and I would sometimes get recommended a scary, creepy pasta-ish videos about it. I didn't know what they were because I never bothered checking out the video, I think.
You're stupid!
But just the thumbnail made me a bit scared, which now that I'm looking at it, how the hell did you even find that shit scary, bro?